Vale, pues ya estamos. Vamos a intentar completar el reto que nos quedan, que eran 12 partidos del reto de hardware. La versión chito extremo, vale. No estaba chito ni nada. El perro menor. Se va a todo el mundo. Yo siempre lo pillaba, siempre he jugado descontrol, yo siempre lo pillaba de base en todos los juegos. Es que era un maquinón. Es que era un maquinón. Y hablando de Iverson, no se le encuentra en el juego, en las cartas. Es que hay jugadores que no están. No sé a qué se debe. Pero vamos, que no esté el Iverson y que estén los tronchos que se encuentran por ahí, te la. Pero bueno, vamos a ir al lío. Vamos a cargar los cacharritos y enseguida empezamos. Que no deberíamos tardar mucho en completarlo. Porque son partidos cortitos. Aunque bueno, si te comes una prorroguita de vez en cuando, verás tú que bien sienta. Ay, madre. ¿Y qué haces a estas horas? Pues si os cuento porque me he despertado. Y estamos así. Vale, esto listo. Vámonos. A ver, por players. A ver si rascamos. A ver si rascamos. Vámonos. Vámonos, que aquí necesitamos concentración. Ay, madre mía, van a acabar conmigo. Van a acabar conmigo, van a acabar conmigo. No, tío, en serio, no te creo. Oh.
Lillard to Harkless. Knocked loose.
No me
It's
anda.
a turnover as they head the other way. Stuffs it down with authority. That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball. Knocked loose.
Menos mal.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Vámonos.
Now look over to the sideline and see what the stack is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Madre mía. 1 de 3, tío. Increíble. Vámonos. Menos mal. He recuperado la bola, chaval. Menos mal. Ay, madre. Se puede ganar panoja, Se puede ganar panoja. Los que me quedan son los tochos, los de 1000 pavos. O sea, son 12, me puedo poner en 200.000. Ay, madre. Vale. Vámonos y concéntrate, vete, por Dios. No falles otra canasta como esas. Me da algo. Ay, madre. Pero eso abajo, tío. Vale.
Eric Bledsoe, better late than never. Now's his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Al Horford swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Knocked loose. Bledsoe slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Bueno, rica. Bueno, explícale el tema. Palojita rica, palojita level. Vámonos. Este modo al final no está mal, sobre todo en los partidos finales, porque te dan un huevo de paloja. 8000 por 30 segundos de juego. Es que no está de la mano. Eso es no tocamos una prórroga. Tocamos una prórroga rica y tú lo veas. Qué bien sienta para el cuerpo, para el body. No sé cuánto dura el próximo modo, macho. ¡Vámonos!
Gets to the basket and scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Spurs in possession.
No.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
The drive, right to the basket. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Ahora.
That's a turnover.
Vale,
It
bueno.
goes the other way. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul. Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock. Here comes the intentional foul with 10 seconds on the clock.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First one, counted. Able to convert on both free throws.
Está por algo que te llevas, chaval.
Jumping out the gym right
¿Qué
now.
pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Ahí, panojita incoming. Panojita incoming. Easy time. Easy time. Mira cómo sube mi panojita rica. Mi panojita level 10. Mira cómo sube mi panojín. Mira cómo sube mi panojín riquichuel. Va. ¿Pero qué dices? Estoy perdiendo de...
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw is
Pero
good
van
to
dos
finish
bolas
off the
más solo
three-point
para llegar a
play.
la prórroga,
That
chaval. Están
slices the
flipando.
lead down to 4.
Ala, venga, sí.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his group together and talk it all through. And he's going to the line to shoot.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reaching fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Gracias por el like.
And he makes them both.
Está loco, tío, está loco. A ver, hijo. Venga, hombre, suelta la fucking bola, pesado. Y no se la robo. Ahora. Está lo mismo, tío. Hola nadie, un saludo, bienvenido al canal. Madre mía, pero que no puedo robar las bolas. Madre mía, tengo que hacerlo todo. Está loca, tío. No puedo robar sus bolas, tío. Está loquísimo. Pero esto va a ser un infierno, tío. Madre mía, verás, lol. Ah, venga, y encima lo falló. Tío, flípate. Ahora, otra derrota. Está flipando.
I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Se han flipado. Se han flipado con este reto, tío. Se han flipado muchísimo. Ah, venga, hombre. Ja. ¿Pero qué dices, tío? ¿Cómo voy a robar? ¿Cómo voy a robar? Madre mía.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
¿Pero qué? ¿Que palme aquí 50 veces o cómo es el lío?
Cruises inside for
Está
two.
flipando.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Ah, venga, tronco, así no se puede. Es que no se puede, tío, es que no me da. Es que no me da, tío, no me da. Madre mía.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Esto es un infierno, tío. Está flipando. Es que está flipando, tío. Está flipando.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Madre mía. ¿Pero qué quiere que acumule mil derrotas? Acumula aquí, chaval. Madre mía. Qué flipado. Ahora, venga, otra derrota. Vámonos, venga, cachondeo. Madre mía. 7 puntos en 30 segundos. Pues casi lo he tenido la primera, macho. Estoy flipando. A la venga, tío, en serio, macho. De coña.
Sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Es de coña,
During the
tío.
regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
A ver, flipate. Madre mía, es que va a ser un show, tío. Es de coña, es de coña. Es de coña.
Last touch by Rudy Gobert. It remains Sacramento basketball.
A mi casa.
It's the Kings who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Madre mía.
Gets to the basket and scores.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Sacramento ball.
Venga, hombre, no me jodas, tío. Vámonos, esa bola.
Right player. Can't teach height.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe.
A ver, tío, venga, hombre, que no tienes 5000 de... Joder, qué asco, tío. Vete a tomar por saco, tronco, así no se puede jugar.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
Así no se puede, tío. Así no se puede. Es que no se puede, tío.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go.
Cojones quiere que haga esto, tío. Es que encima no me deja robar el perro del infierno.
That'll wrap things up for Jay Williams and our entire crew. I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Voy a intentar una vez más y me voy de aquí. Madre mía, tío. Madre mía, qué cachondeo es esto.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Venga, hombre, si es que no se la robamos, tío.
To Fox.
Ahora, vámonos. No, tío, venga. Joder.
That's going to get out of bounds. Kings retain the possession. Shot clock violation.
Es que es de coña, tío. A la toma por saco. Madre mía. Madre mía, tío. No, me voy de este modo. A tomar por saco. Es que no puede ser, tío, no puede ser.
It's the Kings who get the victory as they get a good win on the road.
No puede ser.
For Jay Williams and all
¿Cómo,
our crew.
¿Cómo
I'm
cojones
Ed
quiere que
Cohen, saying
recupere?
so long for
Estás
now.
flipando.
This has been a presentation of the NBA
Madre
on
mía.
EA Sports.
Madre mía, está flipando muchísimo. Madre mía. 7 puntos en 30 segundos. Tiene una media de 70 y no se la robó. ¿Qué cojones? Madre mía. Espérate, a ver cuántos he perdido, porque creo que he perdido... Mira, 6 partidos. Es que no me jodas, chaval. Madre mía. Este coño. Me voy al siguiente modo, anda, porque madre mía. Madre mía. ¿Qué coño, chaval? ¿Qué coño? De coña, chaval, de coña. De coña, tío. A ver aquí. A ver cuántos minutos. Que me quiero reír un rato también. Venga, tía, no me jorobes, hombre, no me jorobes. No me jorobes, no me jorobes. No me jorobes, tronco. A ver. Que yo me ría un poco. De auténtica coña, tío. De auténtica coña, chaval. Madre mía. Alucinante.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance
Ay,
of
Dios
three
mío,
coming
macho.
up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Dwayne Wade tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to
No, tío,
watch.
es que...
During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Paul with it up top. His guy's down 3. Eric Bledsoe sends it away. Cleaning the offensive glass. Here comes the intentional foul with 10 seconds on the clock.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Deep 3.
Porque mira, porque claro, porque sí, maquinón, porque como se la cara.
But it's not going to be enough. This game is all over.
Ay, Dios, ay, Dios, ay, Dios, tío, ay, Dios. Dios, chaval. Qué flipaos, chaval. Qué flipaos. Ay, madre mía. Qué flipaos, chaval. Título. Es que se flipa mucho, tío. Se flipa muchísimo. Hola, Balín. ¿Y tú qué haces a esta hora escribiendo como, no sé, A.C a esta hora? Madre mía, aprendo a escribir, Balín. Y luego me preguntas. Y salúdame antes de empezar, anda, campeón. Podré jugar a la hora que me apetezca, digo yo, vamos, no sé. Voy a jugar a la hora que te apetezca a ti. Pregunto, de vosotros, yo te lo digo. Pues si te cuento creo que estoy jugando hasta ahora, fliparías un poco. Pero si dejas el like, te lo cuento. Me voy a cambiar la carátula porque es que este modo si me dejas un like te lo cuento. Y si no, pues no. Para que veas. Y las cosas cuestan dinero. Cuestan likes. Y mi respuesta te va a sorprender. Pero como ves, no dejas el like, pues es que no te interesa. Madre mía. Vamos a sentar. No sé si no he visto si era profesional o no, supongo que sí.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys now down by a point. Eric Bledsoe, better late than never. Now is his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Dwayne Wade pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued.
Venga, tío, ¿en
Today,
serio?
it's all been
Pues
good.
tapachero.
They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. They'll regroup before the action continues.
Ay, madre. Vámonos.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Se la come. Hala, fue a ti. Vámonos. Sí, porque mira, porque es un Pepe, es un hardcore. Ay Dios, qué flipados son estos, tío, son unos flipados. Son unos flipados. Me caso que son flipados. ¿Pero qué pasa? ¿Voy a jugar contra los Rockets hasta que se acabe el mundo o cómo va esto? A ver, tú, te estás flipando. Madre mía, vaya panda, tío. Hala, vaya panda.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Rockets have the ball. Paul to Capella. Harden to Paul.
Ah. Buenísima.
Won't go.
Pues ya está, ¿no? Ya estaría, ¿no? Ya estaría, ¿no? Hala, a tu casa. Vámonos. Ya como ganar un partido sin meter una canasta. Flipante, tío. Flipante, macho. Es que se han flipado mucho. Es que se han flipado mucho, tío. Que no. 7 puntos en 30 segundos, tío. Pues pónmelo en rookie. En rookie se hace, pero en profesional, tronco. Sí, además no le puedo robar la bola les corta. ¿Pero qué me estás contando? Es que no, tío. Es que madre mía. Madre mía, qué panda, tío. Qué panda. Ay, Dios. Menos mal que esto es un profesional también, si no flipo.
Better late than never. Now's his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Knocked loose.
Vámonos. Fuck. ¿En serio?
And stuffs it down.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over.
No, si la palmaré.
Touch at the rim. Count it.
Hala, a tu casa. Vámonos. Estamos rascando algo, macho. Que madre mía, Madre mía los hardcores. Madre mía los hardcores, chaval. Ay, madre.
Great body control on the step through.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And they call it.
They took a chance. That's the right
A ver si falla uno. Madre mía. ¿Es falta? Sí, son tiros. Fuck. Falla uno, anda, campeón.
And hits the first free throw.
Ahí está. Pero coge el rebote, tío. ¿En serio? ¿En serio? Y no cogemos el rebote, tío. Vaya mega crack. Madre mía. Ay, lol.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his crew together and talk it all through.
Falta. Eso es falta, tío. No mejor. Cállate que no voy a la prórroga. Cállate que no voy a la prórroga.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover.
Cállate, cállate, cállate. Cara la prórroga. Vámonos. Ay, Dios mío. Pero ¿cómo le cogen este rebote, Matías? Ay, no.
Overtime begins. And away we go. Bledsoe to Wade. Stuffs it down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry.
Ahora sí, ¿no?
Bledsoe with the top. He'll run the offense. Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Ibaka. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespect.
And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Rebound taken by Toronto. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. C.J. Miles. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lowry into the front court. They trail by 7. To Leonard. Not that time. To Bledsoe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Rudy Gobert sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen. Leonard to Lowry. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Valanciunas. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lowry into the front court. Trailing by 15. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll want to make sure everyone's on the same page here in this overtime. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Ahora,
It's
vámonos.
a turnover as they head the other way. Flash at the controls.
Más uno.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dwayne Wade at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocked loose.
Anda, pero la quieres coger.
Valanciunas. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
A ver tú, flipado.
Here comes the screen. Rudy Gobert with the block. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Leonard. To Danny Green. 5 to shoot for Toronto. For 3, he took the bait and he hits.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
And the slam.
I mean, and I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that, whew.
Pero bueno.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
What the fuck?
To Van Vliet. From long range. And
Y la
knocks
mete,
it
tío.
down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Eres muy salado, tío.
Stuffs it down
Eres muy
with
salado. Eres muy
authority.
salado.
It's easy to
Vas a
become
tu muro, pero eres muy
mesmerized when
salado.
you watch a player who can create
¿Quién
off
habla
the
de
dribble.
Pepe con la
We
idea
call
del
that
juego?
dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's
¿Sería
promising.
salado? Pues sí, muy salado.
And throws it down.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Toma, por detrás, tío.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Corres por detrás que lo meto. What the fuck? Pero 6 derrotas en el otro. Es que es de coña, tío. Es que es de coña, macho. Pero de coña extrema, o sea... Vale, vamos a hacer un mini break y ahora seguimos. Vale, ya estoy aquí. Vámonos. ¿Pero cuántos son? A ver. Vale, es que son equipos distintos, tío. Me han puesto 2 o 3 petos a los Rockets. Digo, ¿qué me estás contando? A ver cómo es el page. A ver, campeón.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Not
Buenísima.
loose.
Ahora.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Eric Bledsoe. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
¿Lo vas a tirar? ¿En serio? Se la come, se la come, se la come y se la come. Pues a tu casa. A tu casa que te vas. A ver.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. And gets both to drop at the line. Beverly into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Beverly to Gortat. Gortat rocking the rim.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. They'll regroup before the action continues.
+1, ahí lo verás.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Dwayne Wade at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line.
Si tiran de uno, no tiran.
Beverly into the front court. His guys find
Pero
themselves
si tiran
trailing
uno,
by a
se
bucket.
enfoscan un triple y se queda tan ancho, verás. Bola. Vale, vámonos.
Drive here. The
Buenísima.
shot stays out. Now they get the intentional foul. And this one not over yet. Two huge free throws coming up in a two-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
2 for 2 on that trip. Just inside the arc. At
No,
the
¿qué pasa?
buzzer.
Sí, porque mira, porque molo.
And he's going to the free throw line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Dwayne Wade has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, counted. 2 for 2 on that trip. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
It's time to take advantage of an extra possession.
Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stuff.
Oh, Lord.
Knocked loose.
Uy,
That's a
buenísima.
turnover. It goes
Vamos
the
aquí.
other way.
Buen, buen.
And stuffs it home.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal. But regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad just when they needed it.
Long key from 3/4 court. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His group now
¿A
down
quién puede
2.
ayudar? Fuck.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his
No porque
teammates
mira,
will
porque
never
estábamos
let
para
that
la
one
mala.
down.
Porque claro. Falta.
And he finishes at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And he makes them both. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
A tu casa. Número 3. A ver. Dos abajo. Bueno, what the fuck?
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Toma en tu cara, chaval.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Nice finish at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Not loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. It remains Nuggets basketball.
Vale,
Shot
bola.
good by Harris.
Ahí la lleva. Va a tu casa. Tenía hecho llegar a los 200.000, tío, con nosotros. Y me meten la machinada esta que les ha dado, madre mía, si es que son unos papellas, macho. Si es que son unos papellas, tronco. Que se han flipado muchísimo. Que se han flipado. No, me contesto, mira que se han flipado. Ay, madre.
It down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Possession lies with Golden State. Screen coming.
Ahora, ahí la llevas.
It goes the other way. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
And gets both to drop at the line. Curry into the front court. His guys down 3.
Toma, tu cara.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Bledsoe. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And the slam.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll gather the troops and talk things over. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move.
Bledsoe with it up top. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No puedo pedir tiempo muerto, en serio. Me voy a comer una prórroga.
The quarter comes to an end, and it's deadlocked, all tied up.
Ay, madre.
Let's do it. Overtime is underway.
Falta, más uno.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Trailblazers take over. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Count the bucket for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
A ver, tío, ¿en serio?
Damian Lillard. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Count the basket at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lillard. To McCollum. Has a chance. McCollum with a shot. No good. To Wade.
Ah, venga, tío. Y más uno.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
1 free throw. Count it. It's a 3-point play. And the lead up to 8. It's Portland ball. Lillard to Nurkic. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
¿Dónde vas?
Closes inside for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lillard to Harkless. From the outside, no good. To Bledsoe.
Vamos.
Wide open look, won't go. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Lillard. To Harkless. Knocked loose.
Usa bola. Vamos. Fuck. Que se va solo tú. Pero bueno, así
straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Portland has the ball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Flushes it home. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. Good. 4 for 5.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Time to shuffle things up. Lillard to Nurkic. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert.
Está haciendo pasos, tío. Cada vez que le meto la mano, ¡hala!
It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Wade. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guy stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Fires the three.
Ah, venga, tío, en serio.
To Harkless.
Cállate que la falta. No, fuck.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lays it up and in.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Harkless. Yes, and a foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Dwayne Wade trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far.
Me ganas es como la sobrada de antes.
Lillard. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. So possession stays with the Blazers.
A ver, hijo.
Knocked loose.
Ah, ya llevas.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with it up top.
Esa bola,
His guys
esa bola,
holding the
a la
big
mano.
lead.
Y esta para ti también.
Dwayne Wade. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Esa bola.
Not that time.
Nada, tu casa. Joder, Simons, tío, con lo cansinísimo que es. Mira tú qué risa, verás tú qué risa. Si el Simons es la cansidad extrema, fuck. Venga, tío, en serio, no te creo, tío, me voy a comer otra prórroga, en serio. No, otra prórroga no, me voy a comer una derrota. No puedo con la vida.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Ah, venga, tío, es que se flipa, tío. Mira, pero mira cómo se flipa, tronco. Ahora, vámonos. Sí, pero me voy a la prórroga, tío. Es que me voy a la prórroga. Y hay 2 prórrogas seguidas, tío. Vamos. No ha valido. No ha valido, me cago en Dios. Fuck.
And the extra period begins. Reddick to Covington. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
And the finish at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Reddick with it. Looking to make something happen. To Embiid.
¿Dónde vas, Embiid? ¿Dónde vas? Sí. Venga. Mira, vete. Anda, flipado. Top, papi.
Jay counts for 2, but that was pretty.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Reddick with it. Down 2.
Pero ¿qué me estás contando?
Shot by Fultz, no good.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Reddick with it. Trailing by 4. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by J.J. Reddick.
Ay, Dios mío, qué show, tío, qué show.
Driving right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of
Estoy ganando de 2, tampoco te creas tú que voy sobradísimo.
Bledsoe.
No, en serio. Es un poco de coña, ¿no?
To Embiid.
Toma.
Bledsoe snatching it out of the air.
¿Qué es el rey, tú?
Wide open look, won't go. To Wade. Dwayne Wade. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Reddick with it. Down 4.
Ahora, nada, que no. Que no se la robo, tío. ¡Fuck! Me ha dejado tiradísimo. Madre mía, y luego la falla. Muy bien.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the
Ahí la
and
llevas.
Eric Bledsoe set up nicely, takes advantage with the 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was
Ven para acá, que te has dejado esto.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Para ti.
Eric Bledsoe, he's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Fultz. With the interception, great defensive play. Bledsoe with it up top. It's a 9-point lead.
No. Toma triple.
Roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
You gotta give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
¿En serio? Y la veterana. Ah, vale. Anda, no te flipes.
But it won't go down.
Oh, boy.
It's a big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Ay, madre mía, que eso.
To Fultz. Knocked loose. Calls it out of bounds. Last touch by Markelle Fultz. Stuffs it down with authority.
What a
Un
move.
comentario ya
The
está
move
hecho.
never should have happened in the first place,
No era previsible,
especially if there's
tampoco hay
communication
que ser
from the
valiente.
help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Fuck.
Deep left corner. The drive. Right
La
to the
falla.
basket.
No,
Count
la
the
mete.
bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim
Vamos.
definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Madre mía, el pool no defiende ni a nadie. A nadie.
Runners
Madre
good
mía,
there.
qué pro players.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked
Bueno,
loose.
atrás, que te has
That's
dejado
a
esto.
turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe
Fuck.
had made his first couple, but he misses there. To McConnell. With the interception. Wade gets it in the right corner.
Toma, para ti.
Bledsoe.
No, tío, ¿en serio?
Rebound Saric.
No te creo, macho.
Sixers control it. To Fultz. Takes stock of the floor. Let's see what's there.
Venga, hombre, suelta la bola.
To Covington.
No sé qué jugar, no hacer el panoli. Toma, taponaco que te llevas para tu triste casa.
Shot clock violation. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Yes,
Y más uno.
and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the
Ostras,
defender.
gracias,
We
tío,
call
en
that
serio.
no
Madre
man's
mía.
land. They
Tío, voy a
weren't
hacer
really
noche con
committed to
esto.
getting out of the way, committing
Voy a
a hard
hacer
foul,
noche.
or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense.
Sí, claro, step back.
Knocks
A
it
mí me
down
encanta,
off the
cuando
step back.
subes con step back, tío. Es que es muy salado.
Just inside the arc. At the
A tu
buzzer.
casa. Empieza a entrar la panojita. Ya empieza a entrar la panojita. Venga, tío, a ver si no me como una prórroga, por favor. A ver si puedo ganar un triste partido, rápido. Cuatro abajo, ya empezamos. Ya empezamos. Madre mía, cuatro abajo, tío. No, que se va, que se va. No. Bola. Vámonos. Bum, bum. No, venga. Voy a comer otra prórroga, tío. Voy a comer otra fucking prórroga. Ahora, vámonos. No, que me la como. Mira. No vale, tío, no vale. Estoy flipando otra fucking prórroga. No, tío, llevo 3 prórrogas seguidas, no puedo con la vida. What the fuck. Madre mía, chaval. Me las estoy comiendo todas.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get close to the rim.
Collison into the front court. Down just a couple. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds.
No voy a comer todas las prórrogas.
Curling inside. Rudy Gobert sends it away. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
Toma triple.
Not easy.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Into the front court comes Collison. 5-point game. To Young. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Nothing going here on that drive. Dwayne Wade.
Se puede saber por qué. Ahora, Pati.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Collison into the front court. Down 5. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe. Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the offseason, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Knocked loose. Not done yet.
Venga, hombre, ¿podemos meter una canasta? Madre mía.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Pacers control.
No. Te la comes. Te la comes. Vamos que si te la comes.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Gobert.
Boom, boom.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
In the front court comes Collison. Down 12.
Sí, claro, y lo meten, ¿no?
Shot won't go. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Collison to Oladipo. Rudy Gobert.
Toma. Espérate que viene otra vez.
That kid can block out the sun.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Count it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Collison into the front court. Down a dozen.
Esa es la que está.
No good. Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same wavelength. Here in this fourth quarter of play. Time for some new personnel into the game. Knocked loose.
Pues mira,
It's a
te la paso yo
turnover as they
por el
head
sitio.
the other way. Wade to Gobert.
A la
That's
patita.
toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Venga, hombre, no cansines.
Oladipo.
Fuck, toma tu cara.
You can sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with
Y ahora
that
un
type of
triplaco.
hand-eye coordination.
Pati, que entra, que entra.
And he buries it. Jay, the
En tu cara.
system produces once again.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go.
Toma.
That will not be the case
Espérate, que le
all
clavo
the
otro.
time.
Toma.
Bledsoe, knocks it down from three.
And there is no longer room on this court for players that cannot think on the fly. Especially in transition defense, you have to acknowledge and analyze the situation. If a guy isn't a shooter, almost jab at him and make sure you run out to the guys that are fanning out to the three-point shot. Stop that three-point shot and allow the defense to get back and maybe contest the shot at the rim for a layup.
Cállate.
To Bledsoe.
Muy corto.
Three,
Toma.
and he hits. That one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you
Cuidado,
call that a
cuidado.
miracle
Se raya,
minute?
que se raya. Toma,
Dwayne
Pati.
Wade, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Madre mía, chaval, vaya partida, Paco.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
No, fuck, pero tío, Hakim, no saltes para el otro lado.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Steps through and scores.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rudy Gobert sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Los últimos que he tirado ahí todo el rato. Ay, Dios mío. Estamos a punto de llegar. Claro, míralo, si ya hemos llegado. Pero no tenía 199.000, de repente suma. Eso es que he vendido algo. Supongo que habré vendido algo, yo que sí. Yo no sé. Este juego ya no sé. Este juego basura. Este juego me trolea. Este juego me trolea. A ver, campeón, World Champion. Voy a poder ganar un fucking partido sin tener que ir a la fucking prórroga. De buen rollo, soy de buen rollo, si no quiero líos. Pero tronco, es que es de coña. Es que es de coña. Ay, madre. A ver. 3 abajo, ya empezamos. +1, vale, empate. Bueno, empate si lo meto, claro. Esa es otra. Venga, cachino, cachines.
Dwayne Wade at the line for a chance at a
Ahí la
three-point
llevas.
play. For his career, 76% from the line.
A ver, una bola, por favor.
Russell with it up top. All tied up. Just underway. In
Vamos,
this fourth
ahí la
quarter.
llevas. No, tío, en serio. Toma, tapón. What the fuck, qué taponaco, chaval. Vamos, +1. Ahí la llevas, sí, señor.
And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Dwayne Wade trying to cash in on the
Vale,
three-point
+3.
play. Hasn't missed yet.
Otra bola, please. Ahí la llevas. Esto está ganado. Está ganado. Vámonos, y más sube encima. Para tu casa que te vas a ir,
So many
campeón.
times we get on the
Te vas
defender
a
for
ir
quote
para tu
unquote
casa.
letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6.
Por fin, macho, porque madre mía, madre mía, ya está bien, otras prórrogas seguidas. Campeón. Vámonos. O sea, es que voy por la mitad, ¿sabes? Y espérate porque me da miedo encontrarme lo que voy a encontrar por ahí. Es que me da miedo, tío. Es que me da miedo. Me da miedo. Me da fucking miedo. Llevo 15, si es que llevo 15, tío. 15 de 33. Madre mía, es que me he comido 3 porras, troncos, que no puede ser. Otra vez contra los mismos. Me encanta. A ver, fucking pro player. Venga, va. Vámonos. 3 abajo, otra vez. Métela, por Dios.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move.
Buenísima, sí, señor. Vámonos.
Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Otra.
It's a turnover as they hit the other way. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defense.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over.
No, una perra, tío, por Dios. Métela, por Dios. No, vete a tu casa, tronco. No puedo con la vida. Otra fucking prórroga, macho. No. Otra fucking prórroga, no. Ay, no.
And we're underway here in the extra period. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down just a couple.
Buenísima.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's Brooklyn's ball. It's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads forward. Easy pass to the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And the finish at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
And scores. Nice footwork to get around the defender.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Dinwiddie shot. No good. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Brooklyn's got it. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 11. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
And you can't lunge like that.
Runner here won't go. To Tobias Harris.
Eso.
Nice
Vamos a dejar de tirar
sets it up
eso para
and
ti.
slams it down.
Firmado,
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down by 15 to Allen Crabbe. Dwayne Wade.
Doble con chorizo.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And count the basket.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Eric Bledsoe looking good. 4 for 5.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Bueno.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Ed Davis.
¿En serio?
Pues sí. That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nets have it. Trying to cash in. Oh, straight down the middle. 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
No quiero cambios, tío, que eres muy pesado.
As they will get together and talk things over. Changes coming from both sides right now.
En serio, tío, no puedo meter un balón al poste.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Driving right to the basket. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Bledsoe. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Allen Crabbe.
Fuck.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, someone's been working on their game in the off-season. But let's not get carried away.
Curling inside.
Buah, ya pasé le he dado.
Lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Brooklyn with the basketball.
No. Cállate.
To Wade.
Bati.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down big.
Te la comes.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Fútbol.
The monster stuff.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Ven. Tío, perro, infiel. Vámonos.
No good there by Dinwiddie. To Wade. Dwayne Wade. He's now 5 for 6.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. And a whistle.
Just a
La
tic-tac
falta más
foul.
tonta, macho. Encima son tiros, ¿no? No, vale. Pues venga. Anda, pro player.
To Dinwiddie.
Pero para qué canciones, tío.
Has a chance, and he buries it.
Madre mía.
Deep three at the buzzer.
Joder, macho, tío. A ver si no me como tanta plata. No es normal. What the fuck? Ay, madre mía, qué so. Ay, madre mía, me estoy comiendo una prórroga tras otra prórroga, tras otra prórroga, tras otra. Así no, esto no rinde. 500 pavos por 5 minutos, no rinde. Fuck. A ver, hijo mío. 3 abajo.
Dwayne Wade, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Oh.
Driving right to the basket.
Buenísima. La bola.
Tips it. Stuffs it
Puedes
down
haber pitado
with
más uno,
authority.
tranquilamente. Tranquilamente podrías haber pitado más
I
uno,
can,
macho.
because that's my only choice. Knock
Ahí la
loose.
llevas.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a
Sí, mete el
timeout.
tiro libre. Y casi tienen más peligro ahora.
Good
No me
free
metas
throw
en triple
shooting.
partidos.
Knocks down a pair.
Me metas un triple. Que te conozco, que eres muy pro player.
A three to
Siempre sí,
force
claro. A tu
overtime.
casa. Venga, anda, circula. Frío del megamano. Frío del megamano. Pero si aún queda un huevo, chaval. Pero si quedan 16, tío, que estoy flipando. Hombre, si consiguiera rascarlos sin tener que irme a la prórroga o perder, pues estaría muy bien, porque los voy haciendo en cuestión de 2 minutos. Pero claro, si me haces ir a la prórroga cada 2 por 3, hijo mío, pues puedo hacer noche aquí. De hecho, estoy haciendo noche. Estoy haciendo noche. Ay, madre, que me pillas sonándome. Ya hay 4 abajo. Se viene prórroga. Se viene prórroga y espérate. Se viene prórroga. Se viene prórroga, no.
The defender needs to do a
Espérate,
better
alguien
job
se
of
viene.
forcing a pickup there.
Hornets right now in possession. Knock
Ahí la
loose.
tienes, vámonos.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe slams it down.
Venga,
And
va.
if you're on defense
Un
on that last
patado. A
possession,
ver.
no need to look over to the
Y tengo que
coach's
tener
bench,
otra bola.
hold
O
up your
sea,
arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed.
No,
It was just better
no.
offense than
Ahora,
there was defense.
vámonos. Ahí la
Knock
llevas.
loose.
Vamos.
Stuffs it
Porque se
down
han quitado
with
falta,
authority.
tío, mejor lo ves.
A three.
Cállate,
For the
cállate,
win.
cállate. A tu casa. Bruce. Venga, sí, sí, tío. Así sí podemos avanzar. Porque si no, no vamos a ningún lado. Hazme caso. Hazme caso que yo sé de esto. Que llevo 1500 retos superados. Dame caso, dame caso. Dame caso. Sí, dame caso. Y a ver cómo me meto yo en ese modo, tío, con 7 puntos. 7 puntos, tío. Si casi he tenido la oportunidad en el primer partido. Me metió 2+1 y no sé si lo hago una. Pero es que no me jodas, tronco. Es que tienes que robar 4 bolas. 4 bolas y encima que el otro no lo puedo robar. ¡Anda!
Wade.
Nos falta. Oh,
Now
fuck.
ready with a couple of free throws.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
No me dijo.
Murray into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point.
Ay, la verdad.
Now an intentional foul. That'll be free throws with 20 seconds left to go.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Murray into the front court. His guys down 3. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Here comes the intentional foul. They'll get it with 12
Madre mía,
seconds
el triple. Le
left.
tengo
Good
miedo.
foul right
Le
there.
tengo
You
miedo al
want to
triple.
stop the clock.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And a whistle.
Sí, sí, que tire dedo. Que tire tiras libres, macho.
First free throw is good.
A ver, el rebote, campeones, que os conozco, ¿eh? Que vais muy por play.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Hala, a tu casa. Se acabó. Circuleta, vámonos. Me metió 6 tiros libres, tío. Es que no metió canastas. Ay, madre. ¿Qué son? Falta, perro.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
Joder, macho, pero ¿por qué se va a la esquina, tío? Vale, vámonos.
Jumper stays out.
Vale, bueno.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
No, que va a meter un triple. ¡No!
Kyrie for the win.
Uf. Estaba el gober encima y casi la mete, macho. Venga, va. Que nos entre en racha. ¿Cuatro? ¿En serio? Venga, va. Madre mía, tío. Cuatro abajo.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Ah, venga, tío, no te flipes. Buenísima, vámonos. Suéltala. Vale. Una más. Buenísima. Vamos para abajo, otro para atrás.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the
Buenísima,
other way. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
No, hasta luego. Hasta luego. He quedado.
It's an intentional foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Claro.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws.
Hala, a tu casa. Es que es una machada muy criminal. Aquí se lo puedo robar, pero es que raro, tío. Es abajo. Vámonos.
Look at that, calm under pressure.
Logra.
You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra movement.
Wizards with the basketball.
Ah, venga, no cansimes. Te la comes. Esto no lo vamos.
Stuffs him down with authority. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it like a charity stripe.
No va a tirar, no va a tirar, se la come. Gana. Vámonos. Es mejor ganar de uno que de tres, tío. Me cago en la leche. Va, tú pasa. Level 10. A tu casa, level 10. Ahí hay panojita, ahí hay panojita. Quedan 11. Y empiezan los de 1000, chaval. ¿Tío? ¿En serio? Vale, vámonos. Son movidas chungas, son movidas chungas. Ahí donde está el potecito. Vale, dos abajo. Falta más uno.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Dwayne Wade, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line.
No, en serio, tío, me cago en la leche. What the fuck, Pero puedes defenderlo. Me cago en la leche. Estoy flipando, tío. No me jodas. No me deja cambiar de jugador. Me cago en...
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over.
Ay, Dios.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
No, no, que se está yendo. Suelta la fucking bola, tío. Y no puedo pedir tiempo muerto, en serio. Me la como. La derrota que te cometió. Venga, otra vez. Menos mal.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover and it leads to points.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
No. Venga, hombre. No va a tirar, no va a tirar. Espérate que esto es con triple. A la prórroga. A la fucking prórroga. Dios. Ay, Dios, tío. Otra prórroga. Vámonos.
And we're underway here in the extra period.
Pero mira cómo cambia la animación, tío. Espérate que lo quiero ver, tío. Yo lo quiero ver. A ver, espera. Yo creo que se va a ver mejor desde aquí. Mira, ahí la atraviesa, que madre mía, anda que... Fijaos. Muy bien. Perfectísimo que pueda atravesar a las notas, tío. Perfectísimo. Eso está de guay. Pero es que ahora se teletransporta. Se veía mucho mejor. Aquí es. Vale, es que es un show, tronco. Aquí está más o menos bien, pero es que aquí... Mírala. ¿Tú te crees, tío? ¿Pero tú te crees? Soy parte de Galilari. Ay, Dios mío, qué show. Vámonos, anda. Campeón. Madre mía.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. The lead is 2. Bledsoe slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Goes to the left side. Bradley to Gortat. Short jumper stays out. Cruises inside for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Beverly into the front court. Now down 6. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Boom, boom.
Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Knocked loose. They've got it back. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's LA Clippers ball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
This
is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Beverly into the front court. Trailing by 14.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Venga,
With a couple of free throws.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Eric Bledsoe has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Beverly into the front court. His guys down big.
Pero, madre mía, tío. Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía.
Great defensive play.
Madre mía,
That is great vision to set it up.
Las transiciones
Stuffs it
gráficas,
down
tío.
with authority.
Son la grima.
Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Not that time. He misses. Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on
Que
and
pides
off.
tiempo
You need to
muerto
do more.
cuando vas perdiendo de 10, campeón.
Get into that lane and
Explícamelo así eso.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they want to make sure everyone's on the same page here in this overtime. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Well defended.
Ya se me pega, tío. Me cago en...
Blocked away.
that kid can block out the sun, man.
The monster stuff.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Madre mía, tío.
They love this hustle.
Es que es increíble, tío.
And look out.
That transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
¿La pierdes? Si la pierdes, por cierto.
Last touch
Por
by
cierto,
Lou Williams. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Se supone que es tiempo. Vale. Y se parece como mi prima. Mi prima también. La gata tiene 2, pero clavada,
You normally
Me
don't
cuesta
see
mucho
that,
que
but that's the type of thing that keeps
igual.
shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Flash at the control. It's a big finish.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Wade. Stuffs it down with authority. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Además, ¿desde cuándo todos si parece una la pivot? Toma foul. ¿Desde cuándo? Pregunto,
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
¿Dónde vas? No te
Able
fijas
to
tanto.
recover with the block. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe.
Buena, Galinari. Ahí, para no perderte 30. Buenísima, Galinari, buenísima. Ay, Dios mío. Bueno. Nos quedan 10 partiditos y yo creo que vamos a dejarla por aquí. Madre mía, ¿qué son? Las 7 derrotas, 6 del otro modo, más una de este esquina. 4 o 5 prórrogas que me he comido. Madre mía, bueno, por lo menos tenemos panojita. Panojita tenemos, pero un huevo. Así que nada, vamos a dejar por aquí. Nos vemos en otro vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo. Hasta ahora.